Namo Ganeshaya. Namaste and hello everyone. Welcome back to I am Inim channel for the most excited and awaited genuine reviews on Ola electric bike. Firstly, I am very much thankful for everyone who have subscribed my channel and also for the likes and comments that your kind hearts have provided. This is really a boost to me which encourages me to clear all your queries and test all the possible scenarios on the Ola electric bike that you have provided via comments and that comes to my mind. So today is an auspicious day, so we have done the puja rituals to give a kickstart for this revolution with joining with Ola. So as we have done with the puja, we have started to initially test the pickup and load test on a high inclination road that you can see over here with a good load capacity. This road seems to be pretty much steeper. As you can see in the image, it's not much steeper, but actually it is a very much steep up and high inclination road. So we initially started with a normal mode, which you can see over here, which is a normal mode, and we tried to push it up through this inclination with a good speed. Let us see how much it went via the dashboard and how much reading that it would have. See how quickly it has been picked up for one single person, which I was weighted for almost 50 to 60 kg. The same test was taken with the normal mode, which was being taken up, but there was a problem when I started with a load capacity of more than 120 kg. But what I did a mistake is that I stopped the throttle up, so it started to pull slowly back and it was not able to pick it up very much at a good speed. So it picked up and it went fine, but yeah, when I throttled down, it became slow and it was not able to pick up enough. But obviously I could see the same thing when it was tested over the Maestro vehicle, but I haven't uploaded here. Yeah, the same vehicle, when the Maestro or else like the Axis will also be getting trouble to pick up this road. And I have also, you can also see some of the vehicles that were been parallelly coming up and down with the same vehicle. But yes, I can seriously say that yes, this is having a pretty good pickup in the normal mode. I will be retesting and showing you the normal mode without any throttle drop, and here the test starts without no throttle drop, and the vehicle is picking up in the just normal mode, which is hitting around 17 to 18 kilometers, I believe. So there was no what I can say that stoppage or like kind of throttle down during the process. That was clear, smooth and easy. Now you can see that the person over there is trying to pull up his cycle very much harder, and the Creta is also trying to come up with bit slower. And now we are checking onto the dashboard. The speed was hitting around 17 to 18, which was picking up the peaks of the road, and it went down to 13, something like that, when it is almost at the highest peak. And you can see the road is very high inclined. It's not a normal road. You can see the autos and the cars over there, which is taking very much very little you can see over there. Now this is the sports mode, and it is thrashing up the roads very much easily and smoothly. And if you can see the dashboard readings, it was hitting somewhere around 20-25. Yeah, there you can see 20 to 25. It was picking up very smoothly and it is running up very fine with the load capacity of 120 kgs. Please remember, the load capacity is more than 120 kgs, I can say. So this is hyper mode. It's quick and short. And during this hyper mode, you can see around 40, 35 plus 40 on this high inclinations. So next we will be taking up you to the rough roads, some gravel roads. This will be the most important test for the suspension, and this is like an initial test that we have done with a single person, and we also tested with a double person. Single person, you can take up a weight, average weight for 70 kg, and the double person would be taking up for almost 120 to 130 kgs, and it ran like a smooth cake. And I'll show you this same video in a very slow motion. You can see the hiccups and pops and bottom hits of the suspension, which you can clearly observe which I even been tested the same roads with the same angles for Axis and also Maestro, and I seriously say that this did really the best performance out of these two. I'll show you the videos which will be coming up in later part, but I'm pretty much impressed to see this back tire and the front tire, both rear and front, are having a pretty much suspension, which really made me like kind of an amazing work by Ola. Firstly, I did read the reviews, which I was doubted for the single piston and also horizontal suspension for back and front. So when we consider these things, it was only on paper sort of like as just an assumption, but theoretically that is been yes, I agree, but practically when I did test on these roads, they went really smooth enough. You can see the bumps and other things are being just pushed up very smoothly, and the vehicle is being very much stable during this test. And here comes a bit more bumpy kind of roads where you can see the suspensions are really acting pretty much good. And if my views are pretty much wrong, or maybe my thoughts are because I'm not pretty much technical about the auto industry, but what I did feel over this testing is I'm very much comfortable when I've been driving with Axis and also Maestro. This was also more than equal to that of these two vehicles. So now we'll test on simple bumpers on roads, that is a simple smooth go, and now with the high speed. The one we did it with a slow, and now we did it high speed, and the high speed is now made into very slow motion. Now we can see the bumps. It went very smooth and clean. Now on to the same road with a speed of around 20, something like that. Now we'll be returning back with 40 to 50 with the bump. Now I'll show you this video with a really slow motion so that you can see the bump hits for front and rear suspensions. Very smooth. I didn't see any much what I can say that the shaking or stability issues. Now these are the potholes that I'm expecting on most of the Indian roads. Not much worse than these, I believe. So we can see the bump roads over here, the front and brake. This is the coverage for the rear part. There is also near close by front and rear on potholes. Now you can see the real with a great speed, even if that a great speed. Yes, did you see that? Yeah, that was the real suspension thing, that what I am talking about. This is the front view, front suspension, how it is sitting. Okay, this is on Maestro. I initially tested it. See, it bumped out like anything. It was, the stability has been lost for Maestro, which I was amazed to see that how Ola has done such a pretty much good performance on roads. Now testing with the double load. If you can see, we are a double load which is almost nearly 120 kg, and it's running smooth. And I'll show you that in a bit slow motion also. Now coming back, and here it comes, the real smooth path with really 120 kg load, more than 120 can say. Okay, so with the 120 kg road, with the same, with the 120 kg load on the same tough roads, with what you can say, the gravel, potholes, all stuff were been included over here in this ride. So you can clearly observe the front and rear suspensions, how they are taking up 120 kg. You can see here clearly. Did you see that, how it went? Now you can see it in very slow motion. That's a hit, that's a hit, there is a hit, there is a hit. Did you see that, how it is pumping up? Now see the back part, pretty much smooth with 120 kg. So never believe in things like in theoretically or something like that. So let us see here the average range and also the top speed, how it was done with a load capacity of 120 kgs and at an average speed. So this morning I forgot to take a picture of the range that was started, which was around 55%, and now it was 31 kilometers after running 23 kilometers in this today. So what happened here is that we have done this test with multiple modes. One is with hyper mode, and also the other with normal mode, and also with the sports mode, which would be covering at an average speed of almost 80 or 90 like that. But we tried to hit the top speed on the highways, but I haven't given the full throttle speed because I was feared that we are having almost 120 kg load on that vehicle and running at high speed. So I haven't given the full throttle, but even that condition, it really performed very good at 112 kilometers per hour, and that was a really better range for a 2-person ride with 120 kg at an average weight that was loaded onto that vehicle. So if you can see here, the weight of the range which was 55 morning, and also which was ran almost 31, that is almost 25, let us consider that 25 percentage of battery was killed for 23 kilometers. If you are considering all the three multiple modes, which is having the high inclination that we tested out, and also the rough road test, and also running into multiple modes, testing for normal, sports and hyper, where we hit the highest speed of kilometer range. So almost 25% for 23 kilometers, that is 1 kilometer 1% of range. So giving at an almost 100 kilometers for range for almost 100% of the battery if you are running in multiple modes. That is what my average test that I have took over and looked with the performance. So I'll be doing the more videos on what I can say is about the actual range and also the actual top speed with a single drive, and we'll post the videos sooner. So let us come to the final verdict of this test. So firstly, speaking about the suspension, I have tested Axis and Maestro on the same roads, for which I have found the results are equal and better comparatively. So theoretically, if the front suspension is mono, it did its best, and the rear is horizontal suspension, I haven't found any underperformance. So let's not take things into what I can say that the theoretical approaches. It depends on how the rider takes. So here the next verdict is about the pickup. The pickup load during the whole drive mainly loaded up to 120 kg and 130 kgs. Even the Axis and Maestro had a hard time on the roads. Here please note that I am not boosting up for Ola, because things that I have been tested with Axis and Ola, I mean the Suzuki Axis and also the Maestro, were been on the same par, and the pickup was onto the high inclinations were pretty much the same, and very much impressive when we are taking up on the hyper mode. But yeah, I was impressed with the performance and when compared to the other electric vehicles, and if I am not wrong, so please do not take me wrong here. And final thing is about the range. Yes, if you are driving on multiple modes according to your speed and mood, and also on the road inclinations and other things, yes, we are hitting almost 95 to 105 kilometers per a single charge. That is full. If you are considering like 100% charge, I can say we could get an average of like 95 to 105 kilometers, which I felt a better and decent range, rather than causing an argument with Ola as they promise 135 kilometers or more, whatever it might be. Yes, this is an acceptable and a decent range for almost 95 to 105 kilometers. But at a higher speed side, I've been rushed onto the roads, and that is what it showed me. But the actual range of test I'll be definitely doing up in the next coming days with 50 to 60 speed maintaining, and then full charge and testing it in normal or hyper, and also the sports mode. So what I feel here is that I think I'm mostly covered all of your queries and answered them here in this video. So please let me know if you have any suggestions or any queries which I would take up over the next review. And please expect a delay in answering all the queries, because I'm a working professional, and so there will be a quite lot more time I needed if I need to answer your queries. And also hope you like my videos. The one thing I would like to say is that I could see a pretty good view count for these videos. However, most of them are not subscribing, so I request every viewer to please subscribe at this, and because this is just a driving fuel for me, which doesn't cause any pollution or any financial loss for the persons who viewing these videos. See you back then, and I'll be back again with the actual rain test and the battery charging test. And yep, thank you for all your support and love. Please do subscribe, comment and like, then just viewing. See you back again. Bye bye. Thank you all.